Hello everyone. Today we are watching Fortnite again, and I just had one of my best matches ever, even though I didn't win, but the most eliminations I've ever had. So I wanted to record it and kind of talk about Fortnite again, or UEFN. I, of course, have not been doing a lot in UEFN lately, but I have been playing a lot of Fortnite and getting products, some of my products ready for some of this. Let me go gameplay. There we go. And this is where I usually drop, though. I like to drop, even though it's not the best spot now for this season. But I like to drop here. I usually get at least the basic weapons that I need here. But I'm just so impressed and having so much fun playing Fortnite that I've been doing a lot of it. And I'm hopefully getting ready for this whole metaverse stuff too, really. But it's been a long time since I've gotten into like a shooter game, and there's so much strategy that kind of goes in to Fortnite that it's just been a lot of fun. Even though I have to admit that in this match, even though I get all these eliminations and everything, I really don't play smart. I think I'm just getting really good with the sniper or the rifle, not the big sniper rifle, but yeah. So I'm just getting better at that and learning to try and control the distance between me and other players, so that, you know, I can use my rifle. So here I'm at the tower, or at the temple. It's the gold temple on the map. Just trying to get enough weapons and ammo. Like, a big thing that happens for me is I use up a lot of ammo. And if you don't get enough ammo early on, and you're not picking up ammo from other players that you take out, then it can get really hairy. I don't know how many times I've been in matches where it's like I have a player, you know, in a bad position, and I just don't have ammo to take them out. So here I hear some firing off to the side here, so I sprint over here. There's two guys. You know, I could have had a lot, probably even more eliminations if I had jumped on some of these sounds, some of these fights earlier. Because, like, right there, the other player took out the person they were fighting against, and then I can usually take out both of them when I get into these kind of third-party missions. So I haven't done any of my augments yet, so I'm trying to, like, take care of that. But I hear some firing up ahead here too, so I want to get there as fast as I can. And I think at this point I just have the MK Ultra, and I think it's a gray one too. I don't even know how I hit that player way the hell over there. And here is another situation. The player they're fighting against gets taken out right there before I can get there. But I do spot the other player and get some good, nice hits on him. Oh, I do have the long rifle, don't I? Ah, I did a terrible job on him targeting you, but I'm getting hits on him each time. So there's 2 eliminations so far, and I get lucky with all this because of all this ammo, you know, laying around. So now I really don't have to worry about ammo anymore. But my guns aren't, you know, great. They're just, I think, gray or green. I know you can't see them in the replay mode, but trust me. But I do end up finding a purple rifle pretty quick here. And this is was one of the strangest matches I ever played. Like I said, I do everything wrong in this match. I am really just running around in this area. But most of the eliminations happen right in this area. Like, and the storm ends in this area too. So I never really have to move, even though I am kind of running around. This guy, this could have been deadly for me because I did not see him at all coming up on him. And I'm using MK that's gray. So I have to hit him way more times than I'd like to. And the wolf was attacking me in the middle of the battle, which you should never like try and kill the animals because they really don't hurt you that much. Here's where I find that purple rifle. So that helps me out quite a bit in this match. You know, in the replay thing, they don't allow, the gameplay is not looking forward, but I'll just let it play like this because it's nice to watch the wolf riding the wolf and stuff. It's fun. I'll grab an animal if I can, if they're around, and I don't mind even like the higher visibility because you're riding an animal. And, you know, crazy enough, a lot of players will try and shoot the animal. I don't know if they think it's you at first or whatever, but it's just dumb to waste bullets on shooting the animals. And I think what happens, the reason I get so lucky in this match too is, you know, all the firing that's going on, it attracts players. And they, so I have players coming into this area looking for that fight. But a lot of times, I end up taking out the player I'm fighting against before the next player happens upon me. Yeah, it's fun. The wolf is probably my favorite. The raptors are cool, but you're kind of up high. You're more visible. So here, guy. And there's actually two guys that actually happen in this fight. I spot this guy, so I start hitting him, but then there's another guy firing at me here, and I don't know where he is yet. I'm kind of running around trying to figure out where he is. Again, I'm just standing out in the open, like I said. Do not mimic what I do. But I know he's on the other side of this tree, and I know I tagged him a couple times early, so. And again, look at these guys have not hit me. I have not got hit in any of these exchanges. So, and it's not me, they're just terrible shots. So don't think I got 14 kills and I'm just this awesome player. No, whoever these people are, they're just not very good shots. And they're not using, you know, I think, and it's my problem too, players are not always using like the right weapon to fight against. Like when somebody's that far away, you got to pull out something that can reach them, that you can get some kind of accuracy on. So another 2 players down. So now I'm at 5. And again, I'm just running around. See, another player exposes himself by shooting at me way too far away. They actually have the right gun here to fight with me. And again, I'm just out in the open. I shouldn't have been doing that. But I really don't even think about those things until I get some damage on me. And I really should, because yeah, if they're a good shot, doesn't take more than a couple of hits to get you in danger. But as you can see, these players just aren't great shots. Or they're just having a bad morning. You know? And like I said, I do love, like, especially the wolf, riding him. And this was such a fun match, even though I lost it. But I didn't lose it by much, really. Again, there's another 2 players in this little valley here. And I'm shooting at this one, but I like realize I better take the guy closest to me out first. And then this guy, who knows what he was thinking. Just coming straight at me like that. It's like, dude, you just saw me take out the guy you were fighting against. Get behind a rock or something. You know? I say that, but do I do it? So this guy, yeah, he's up in the fight again. He must have heard the firing. And he tagged me right there. Now look at, he's shooting at the wolf. But really, I just get 14 kills in this match because everyone's like catering to like my favorite weapon. They're allowing me to sit back here and hit them. I thought I heard somebody else shooting at me. I was really worried about that. I don't want to get third-partied like I'm third-partying everyone else. I also like, you know, I don't always ride the animals too. As soon as I get in a fight, I tend to just jump off because the movement isn't great. It's not terrible. You can still fire when you're riding them. But I'd just rather get off so that the other player has kind of 2 distractions. You know, that their eye is like kind of distracted by this other thing running around. And a lot of times the animals will run up and try and bite them too. So I'd rather my pet do that rather than, you know, riding him to fight. Pretty soon here he starts running out of energy though. And I can't ride him anymore. But again, it's still great to have him around because he'll help distract the other players. Now here's where I realize he's kind of tired. So I'm at 9 kills or 9 eliminations. And this is where things start to get hairy and I kind of get trapped in the storm a little bit. I thought I heard somebody over here. That's why I was running over here. And then here, I hear somebody in the water. So I'm like, wow, okay, wait a minute here. So I run to this side thinking he's going to come up one of these banks. And they do, and they tag me a few times. This is probably a decent player. And again, she should have ran right up on me. I'll even tell you my weakness. My weakness is close up. Okay, so if she would have ran right at me, she probably could have taken me out. And this player in the car, I'm sure they saw me. They probably wanted to try and run me over. That's usually the tactic. And I'm thinking he might come down in here, so that's why I ran over there. I hear some firing up ahead now. So I want to get to that quickly so that I can get a couple more eliminations. And this one probably ends up being the easiest 2 kills I had in the match. They almost aligned each other so that I could take them out as quickly as possible. Yes, this was a fun match for me. It just totally sucks I didn't win it. And again, I was not that far off. Here, this is where I start really screwing up though, because I'm not paying attention. I was hit. I have heals, but for whatever reason, I'm not using them. But I will eventually. I don't completely screw this up, but yeah, I definitely wasn't paying attention to. I mean, in that last fight, I went in with no shields. So I hear some firing over here. That's why I'm running this way. And then there's somebody, he comes out of the sky. And crazy enough, he has an NPC, which is always dangerous, you know. Here I realize, yeah, I don't have any shield. What the hell am I doing here? And there's my wolf. There's the guy in the sky. And I spot him early. This is great. And I don't know what I'm doing shooting at the NPC. I saw him running up. I thought they were going to fight. I thought that was another player. And they were going to fight. So I wanted to take him out. Or get some knocks on him early. But he was an NPC. Now this guy is either recharging or whatever. Because I did hit him a couple times. So he's behind that rock. But I hear firing this way. So that's why I'm running this way. And I hear that it's up around here. But then I don't see them, and now I catch that guy that was on the hill before with the NPC, and I take a bunch of damage here. And I get inside the eye because I wanted to take him out. I literally thought, this guy has an NPC, I got to take him out now, or else he's going to cause troubles later. So I was willing to do whatever. But as you can see, I really took a ton of damage in the storm. And I had no sprints to get out of it. I should have did that right away so that I could sprint. And now I'm thinking, gosh, if I have any chance to win, I got to get some health. And I knew Slap was still open, this area. And it usually has some heals in it. So I ran in here, but I think everyone else was thinking the exact same thing. So immediately I hear footsteps in there. And then I hear the footsteps again over here. And as I run, oh look, and he's got a big cannon. Which I hate those fucking things. So now I just want to get out in the open so that I can have a clear shot at him and get around a corner too. And this works really well. I take him out. And that ends up being my last kill. And in this battle, this is where I really just mess up. And you can tell, like, I'm just so bad at these close-up fights. I really got to get better. It's something I really need to work on. But he doesn't take me out. And with the storm closing here, he gets kind of frazzled with it and doesn't take me out when he could have. And I do have that leap thing, so that does kind of help me. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have no health. I gotta try and take this guy out in the storm, like right here. And I almost get him. I almost get him. But he takes me out right there. And as we switch to him, you see he has almost no health left. If I could have taken him out, I would have got to that point. I would have been able to recharge. And this guy, oh my God, this guy, footsteps come up from behind him. How the hell doesn't he hear that? Like, I would have never made this. Now, she probably would have taken me out because she's up and close. But I would have at least had some kind of chance in this battle at the end. But that's my best, the most eliminations I've ever had in a match. Have a good one, everyone.